Gold cannot buy peace. Long ago, in a bustling seaside town of Japan, where merchants haggled under paper lanterns and the air was rich with the scent of roasted chestnuts and grilled squid, there lived a man named Genzo. He was unimaginably wealthy, and his arrogance knew no bounds. His mansion sat atop a hill, its curved-tiled roof glittering under the sun, its walls made of polished wood and stone, with sliding doors that opened to tranquil koi ponds. Inside, servants tiptoed like frightened mice. Genzo ruled the town like a daimyo without title. He owned rice warehouses, shipping contracts, tea shops, even silkworm farms up the hills. He lent money at ruthless interest and confiscated the homes of widows who couldn't repay. When they begged for mercy, he would sip plum wine and say, "The wind does not wait for the leaves to fall. Why should I wait?" People bowed deeply when they passed him on the street, but behind his back, they whispered prayers that karma would one day catch up with him. One morning, as Genzo relaxed on his tatami mat, gazing into his garden, an old merchant friend came to visit. "Genzo-sama," the man whispered, "have you heard of the monk at the mountain temple?" Genzo raised an eyebrow. "They say," the man continued, "if you make an offering with a pure heart, the blessings you receive can extend your life, bring luck, even protect you from misfortune. But the gift must come from true sincerity." Genzo laughed loudly. "So monks are merchants now? Finally, they speak my language." The next morning, Genzo set off to the temple, not with humility, but like a war general returning from conquest. His entourage included servants carrying chests of koban gold and bundles of silk. Drummers beat taiko drums as they marched through the village, startling chickens and drawing curious stares. When they arrived, the mountain temple was quiet. Moss-covered stones lined the path. Wind rustled through pine trees. The air smelled of cedarwood, incense, and last night's rain. Inside the main hall, an elderly monk sat cross-legged before a large wooden statue of Amida Buddha. His robes were faded saffron, his eyes closed, his face calm like still water. Genzo stepped forward, chest puffed out. "Honorable monk," he said loudly for all to hear, "I bring a generous offering. I wish for a longer life, more wealth, and protection from misfortune. I trust Buddha will bless my gift." The monk opened his eyes. His gaze was gentle, yet piercing. "You have no merit," he said. Genzo blinked. "What did you say?" "You have no merit," the monk repeated, like the wind repeating a truth the mountains have long known. Genzo scowled. "How dare you? Have you seen how much I've offered? This gold could rebuild every shrine in the province." The monk remained serene. "When you give with the hope of receiving, you are not giving. You are bargaining." Genzo's voice rose. "Then what do you want? Even more?" The monk replied, "If your giving is tainted by desire, no amount can purify it. When people pray and receive what they want, they crave more. When they pray and receive nothing, they grow bitter. This is the wheel of suffering. Peace comes only when one gives without desire." Genzo scoffed. "Then why give it all?" The monk looked toward the Buddha. "To cleanse your soul, to serve others without expectation, not to bribe the divine, not to purchase salvation." Enraged, Genzo turned and stormed off, the gold clinking in the baskets behind him. "The monk is mad," he muttered, jealous of what he'll never have. Life went on, but the gods, or karma, were listening. Weeks later, a stranger arrived from Edo. He was elegantly dressed and spoke softly. Claiming ties with the shogunate, he offered Genzo an exclusive deal for rare Chinese jade. The profit, he promised, would be immense. Tempted, Genzo sent off ships loaded with silver, silk, and spices. The agreement was sealed with sake and a handshake, but no jade ever arrived. No ship returned. The merchant vanished. His documents were forged. The warehouse he claimed to own never existed. Genzo had been swindled. He stared at the empty ledgers in his office. His treasure, his investments, his fortune, gone. He didn't eat. He didn't speak. The mansion fell silent. Servants moved as if in mourning. One night, the flicker of an oil lamp danced beside him. Then, through the silence, came the monk's voice, uninvited but clear. "You have no merit." He recalled the monk's words. "When you beg and are given, you want more. When you beg and receive nothing, you suffer. This is karma, not Buddha, returning what you gave." A deep ache spread through Genzo's chest. He wept, not for the gold, but for the truth. The years he spent feeding pride, the lives he crushed under the weight of his greed. At dawn, he walked alone up the path to the temple. No servants, No silks, just a simple kimono and tired eyes.